Hello, welcome to another video on our channel on Aikido Virtual Dojo. In this one we will cover the technique Tsuki kotegaeshi. So we did this technique a long time ago, but just with a different camera, not the best quality of the video, so we're redoing it now. We'll share it with you again. So stay with us for a few minutes and we'll share the technique. So as the ski attack is coming in, I will move my front foot to the side of the incoming uke. Okay, I will move the front foot to the side and do a tenkam, grabbing the arm and descending for the return of the wrist for the kotegaeshi. Here I want to be stable. I will show it later when we'll be explaining the technique. The next step will be moving my foot, which is closer to the uke, a bit backwards to the side, so I want to keep the right connection with the uke. And as he's going down, when he arrives on the tatami, I will need to walk with the other foot around his head. So I want to put the foot which is farther away from the head, I want to put it next to the head, go around to the other side, and then there are two options. For the standing pin, I will position myself at the side of the uke and connect to do the pin, which we will show in a moment together with Sandra. Or for the sitting pin, I will descend on my knees, positioning my knees next to the head, next to the hip, more or less, and holding the arm and doing the pin. Together with Sandra, we will show you the technique. Now we will explain the technique from two sides, so that in the end you can see all the details. So during the first explanation, if you don't see something, it means that during the second time on the other side, you will see the other details, okay? So starting here, we are in a crossed hanmi, and Sandra is coming in with a ski towards my chest, towards my solar plexus. As she does this, I want to do a tenkam, adjusting a little bit my position. So first, most important thing for me is I want to be out of the way. So even if I'm too late, if I don't manage to go into the kotegaeshi, whatever, at least I don't get hit, the strike goes by. Okay, and as I do this, very slowly, as I do this, I want to align with the arm actually. So normally the fist, when you're moving from the shoulder, body, elbow, fist, the fist is the fastest moving point in the strike. So it might be quite difficult trying to grab the wrist directly from the side. Okay, you might be a bit off. So it's easier actually if you go around and align with the movement. And it also enables to draw the movement out, which I will explain in a moment. Okay, so as I do this, I grab the wrist. I come into this position here, which I will explain from the other side in a moment. Then I will be moving with my leg, which is closer to the uke, a bit backwards. And I want to keep the connection here between our centers. So my center, her center, and the wrist, which is moving in between. Okay? Going on the top of her hand, like fingers to fingers, and going through the shoulder, spine, down into the ground behind her feet, which brings her down. And once she's down, I will use the elbow to turn her around. Okay, and as I do this, I will go around the head. So here, using the elbow, going around. Now for the standing pin, I can just position my foot under the shoulder, align the arm here along my leg, a bit above the knee normally, keep the kotegaeshi grab here on the wrist, on the hand, And I would sink in, and if needed, I can move a little bit towards the head until she taps out. Okay, now looking from the other side. So for this opening here, I want to use my hand as a source of rotational movement, which will draw her in and put her. This hand comes in front of my center, okay, and a bit down. The thing is that once I have the uke down, I wouldn't like to let her come back again and become stable again. It doesn't make sense. I destabilize her, brought her a bit down and so on. So I don't want to give back this advantage. So as I move back, I want to keep it also quite low. I don't want to come up again. Connecting, moving around the head, using the elbow. And now for the sitting pin, I will descend on my knees, position my knees on both sides of the shoulder. Change the grab, so take the kotegaeshi with the other hand here. Bring the wrist of the uke, the hand of the uke against my chest or shoulder. Grab here, so this is actually, I can hold onto the arm, hold the arm lined up with my body, so wherever I move my body, the arm is moving with me, the arm of the uke. And the movement is kind of cutting towards the head, okay? And then for the final pin, I would sink in, pushing the shoulder against the tatami, okay? If this is enough, it's fine. And if some people are more flexible, so now I will, instead of pushing down, if some people are more flexible after pushing down, they don't tap out, you can still lean in towards the head with your body. So because the arm is moving together with my body, I can move my body just towards the head, which is deepening the pin here, okay?